45 days. Not a word, not a post, not a clip, not a sound, nothing. Now, you may wonder why I do this. Why do I do this experiment? What's the point? Well, I wanted to see how I could fool the internet. Like, why do I do this? Yeah, I wanted to see how easy or hard it would be to fool the internet. Now, was it easy? Yeah. Was it hard seeing y'all's reaction? Also, yeah. Now, let me tell y'all how in 45 days I fooled the internet. Stage 1, the crash out stage.
I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season.
Now, this was the moment I pulled the plug. I really wanted the internet to make it seem like I was in a bad place. Fully done. Completely all off social media. All this work I did, all I put together, this, that, and the other, just gone in a snap. The goal? Make it look messy. You know, I started saying things I wouldn't usually say, started acting different, the usual. I mean, you could see it in my chest. I had everyone saying, it was like, oh, it's not you, oh, this, that, and the other. But this was the setup. It was time. This is how I knew it was time to crash out. Yeah, did I work my way up to crashing out? 100%. I had to get worked up to make it look more believable. But, I turned off stream and I was like, I'm done. This was the whole start of the crash out stage. This is how I knew it was time to start the experiment. All this, it really started the whole disappearance. You can't really fake a disappearance unless you do it right, like me. Stage 2, the quiet phase. I just left everything alone. This is when the internet really starts marinating, creating conspiracy theories, What happened to Jalen? Oh, where did he go? What could possibly be wrong? He's been acting different. Yeah, and I just stayed completely silent that whole time. I've seen every little thing. I've seen all of it. People thought that I just, quit. Was I gone forever? Something like that. I just sat, looked at my phone. I was just laughing at myself. This just had me thinking to myself, that's what I needed. Just needed this right here. This was perfect. The silence. It was beautiful. The silence truly made people talk louder. Stage 3. Confuse the internet. This is probably the hardest part because you gotta drop little hints, but hints to make it seem believable. That you've pretty much gone insane. Have you been insane? Have you not been insane? Have you just been crying in your bed at 4 a.m. because you're in your feelings and no one takes care of you at night, just sitting there alone? Back to script. So I made it seem like I was in, a different country. That I lost my mind. I was just, on a different journey, People even thought that I went bald. Just fulfilling my true passion, That I just wanted to be different. Like, I just wanted to go down a different path. So here's how I did that. I searched up costume store, went over to the costume store, picked it up, and then I drove back and, I got my costume. I was outside this random area, just posed up this, where I made it look like someone was filming me where they weren't supposed to. So I slowly turned around. And I made it look like that person was panicked. So then they would think it was me, that they weren't supposed to be there. And the video was low quality too. So it made it look like it was, was it me? Was it not me? It could just be a different dreadhead, Now here's the thing. It wouldn't go well if I didn't have views. So I had set up an account where I posted the clip. So it seemed like I was just losing my mind, right? Then I had it look like I had fake people in my comments typing, oh, has he gone insane? What's going on? I had to really make it seem like I lost my mind. Those people, they sold it perfectly. They did exactly what I needed to so that it would look believable. Now, half the people probably thought it was me, half the people probably didn't think it was me. Then the other half, they probably thought I was going insane. Now, this was beautiful to watch, It was beautiful, lovely to watch, I woke up the next morning, it had so many views. It was beautiful, it was perfect, just as I had pictured it. Seeing the creation come to life. Stage 4, the setup phase. This is where you get your friends, your lovely friends, to help the setup on the internet. John convinced y'all and said,
I'm not gonna lie, I saw Jalen the other day. He was like out of it. I don't know, something was wrong with him. He wasn't okay. You could tell because he was like acting different. He seemed angrier. He was more avoidant towards me too.
TJ was in a podcast and he was like,
Something's going on with Jalen. He's been acting very weird and different lately.
make it seem like I sold my soul, gone crazy. Like I said in my head. Which I actually did, by the way. Which you'll see in a later video. You know, with TJ, I could just make it like he could go on this podcast. He really just talked about what he saw in the video. Like, but basically, he was like,
Yeah, I saw he shaved his head completely bald. And he's been acting like Spider-Man recently. I don't know if it's because he's taking a break or not, but I've been really concerned about him lately. Somebody needs to check on him.
We love Jesus Christ over here.
and it went perfect. And it worked even more. They sold it even more. Stage 5. Last but not least, execution. This is where we're at right now. 45 days in. And I think I completed it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that caught on, you know, that I was where I'm at, where I didn't go to a different country, this, that, and the other. You know, that I didn't go insane, I didn't lose my mind. They caught on to the plays. People were really just chatting. Why did I do this? 45 days of silence, 45 days of confusion, 45 days of just sitting back where I'm at right now. 45 days, I could just see how easily the internet was fooled, or could be fooled. Now you may actually ask, why do I do this? You may not ask, why do I do this? You may not even care about this video. You may not even care about me. You know, you could be like, this is a big thing, this is a small thing. But I wanted to see for myself. This social media experience is funny, it's harsh. There's a lot of ups and downs. You can make it seem like you did anything. You can make it seem like you're in Thailand. You can make it seem like you're in Russia. You can make it seem like you've done anything. And the internet will go with it. Now, is this a good trade? Probably not. You really thought I was done? Man, I love this stuff. It's you versus you. You can't fool the internet forever. But for 45 days, I think I did good. You know, I think I proved that sometimes going ghost makes the noise louder. And it also shows the people who truly support you and the people who don't. You know, and I'd like to thank all my supporters, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Man, I love y'all, man. There's a lot of hate in this world. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. I enjoy doing these types of videos. Hopefully it turns out good. I love y'all.
Don't be so easily fooled.
Welcome back. I'll be posting soon. Don't you worry. Be sure to tune in. Around this time. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't be so easily fooled. Bye. Maybe I'll fool y'all again. Who knows? Who knows?